Welcome to another video. In this video, step by step, I'm going to show you how to set up your own domain with Godaddy. Godaddy is a web hosting company where you can host your domain and your files basically on this company. All you need to do is create a first free account with them, and then afterwards basically you can purchase a domain from them and then hosting as well. So once you basically create an account, it's just going to show you my products, and since basically you just have a account with them but you haven't got any domain or something, then basically you will have to apply for a new domain or register a new domain with them and then go from there. Once you register a domain, normally it will show a list of your domains. So far basically I've got 3 of them, and 2 of them they already has been set up from me, and the recent domain that I haven't set up is the gamehacksox.com. So you can click on set up the domain, and then you can basically proceed from here. So example, you can go to my products, and then it will show all your products including your web hosting as well. To get a domain with Godaddy, it's easy. Normally at the bottom it's just going to show basically choose your own domain, and in here you can choose your favorite domain. Example, I'm just going to type in education videos OX. Okay, just like this, education videos OX, and then search for a domain. Now within few seconds it's going to show you basically that this domain is available, like educationvideosox.co.uk is available for just 1 cent, and then you can add to cart, and then you can proceed basically by buying a domain. Or if you want with .com, then basically it costs less than $1. So just select that one and then click on add to cart, and then basically just continue to cart, and from there you can pay. Also, when you proceed to the second page, example, I'm just going to add to continue to cart, you will have other option available for your domain. Example, full domain privacy and protection, ultimate domain protection security. You can choose whichever one suits you. I mean, basic is based on the money. You can understand that choosing a basic privacy protection, it will just protect you from few but not full protection, but then you can choose the rest as well. It depends on how you want yourself. Start your website for free is selected, so it's fine. I can just start it there, and then continue to cart. I'm just gonna go with that, and normally this is how it shows you basically. It depends on what you want to choose. Later on you can have your hosting, so if you buy a domain now, later on you can add your hosting as well. So once you do all that, now I'm just gonna go to basically my account. So visit my account because I don't want to proceed and buy a new domain, but I just want to show you that how it works. So in here, let's just go and set up. Once you have your domain, you bought your domain and everything else, so we need to set up now. So just click on set up, or you can go to manage hosting if you have a hosting. That's the easiest way basically to set up. And now you need to now, since I mentioned basically the domain 1 and domain 2 already has been designed fully, so all I need to do with the third domain, I need to add it basically. So create a site, build a brand new website. Yes, that's what we want. And normally it's just going to give us basically a automated sort of username and password. However, you can change whatever you want to it, and then click on create. If you're happy with that, you just click on create. Now it may take few minutes, could be maybe 1 to 2 minutes, sometime a little bit more, to finalize and finish the setup of your domain. Once that it does, then basically we can proceed to the next step. So I'm going to stop it for now. I'm going to pause it for now, and then go back to basically once it's finished. Once it's finished, basically you're just going to create a subdomain that maybe has nothing to do with the domain you have created yourself. However, now we can change. Once it has been finished fully, it creates a subdomain and then in here basically we can change it and install our own domain within this subdomain. So then basically we will have a domain that we bought from Godaddy instead of having this domain sort of subdomain that's got nothing to do with our domain. So you just click on the link, you go to the next page, and now we need to click on setup. So setup custom domain, so click on that, and then automatically basically it brings up the domain we just bought it. However, if it brings another domain, then you just can click on the arrow, and basically there will be a drop down domains that you want to install. So in this case we're going to install in gamehacksox.com, and then we're just going to click on attach. Now it's going to take we're working on updating your domain. This can take a few minutes, so it's definitely going to take a few minutes basically for this to be updated. So now we're going to have a domain, our own domain, installed in a subdomain folder. So then basically we can use our website, and if user visits our website, then basically it's going to come into gamehacks.com instead of the subdomain which was provided in the first place. So I'm going to pause it for now again, and then I'll be back basically with the once all this has been set up. The setup now has been finished, and then we're just going to view the domain. So click on open, and then this is the WordPress that has been installed into our website. We need to change this, and now I'm going to show you how to change a basic WordPress theme to something more professional. Okay, so go to again my products, because I'm going to log into my WordPress just using my hosting, and then I'm going to log in direct from my hosting, in this case from Godaddy. Once you're in this area, if you click the link, you want to visit the website, check out most times basically if it's all up to date, and if it's not, it will show a link here just to click basically, and then it will update your WordPress automatically. All you need to do is just click, wait a few seconds, and it will update. And on the right hand side basically you go the SSL certificate if you want to purchase it, and you go a few other options like website security if you want to purchase, and so on. All this of course is going to cost you, so it depends on how you want your website and how important your website. That's how you need to set up. If you want to apply for many networks online to make money online from your website, you may need to purchase SSL certificate. The reason for that is because now many networks, they are requiring this for the ads to be shown, as they want basically a secure website instead of just being without secure. In that case, they may not accept many times your application. I mean, I read so many directly from these networks, and they require basically SSL certificate. They strongly sort of recommend to have it. Usually if you want to apply into Adsense and stuff, basically I think you have to have the SSL certificate to be able for them to accept your website if you want to apply for that. So let's just go to admin area, and then we can go and log into admin area. However, when you go to the dashboard, there you can change your password if you want to. You can use some other passwords in your website. So we wait a few seconds. If it doesn't, then basically just try maybe another time. Try one more time, and then definitely will log you in. Sometimes it may come up like that, we couldn't log you in this time, so on, but just try one or two times, and there you go. So now I'm logged in. We need to, first time when you install WordPress, you need to set up wizard basically. So just click on that, and then it will ask you a few questions. So you have a type of website and blog together, or just blog or online store. So choose the one basically suits you, and you think you have your website. If you have online store website, or you're willing to create one, then just choose the option. Industry, this is like category, what type of category is your website with. So you just choose. In this case I'm just going to try to find maybe entertainment, or maybe education. So okay, education, here we have. You can add the title and tagline now, or you can add later on, there's no problem. So for now I'm just gonna add later on, and then I'll show you where to add that. I want to add my contact special profile to my website. I don't want to do that because I can add later on if I want to. And then again, now we are to the last option to choose a theme. This is going to be just a basic theme. We're going to change it anyway, and most of these themes I'm going to remove them afterwards, because installing too many themes and plugins in your WordPress website is going to start slowing down your website, and you don't want that. So you want to get rid of basically plugins that you don't use or templates that you don't use at all. So for now, just to choose for this demonstration, I'm just going to choose one of the template, and then click on select. Wait a few seconds. It just says basically this could take up to 30 seconds. Do not refresh this page. Basically it's installing this template into your WordPress website. That has been completed. All you need to do, just click this X on the left corner and it's going to take you to the dashboard. Here we are in the dashboard, and remember you have the menu on the left hand side. It may be confusing if you are a beginner, but it's very easy basically to use WordPress, and is absolutely the most probably the famous platform that many they use online now. So you have the post, is a basic post. You can just go and add new post and you can publish something. But first thing what I will do is create categories that you want to use for your website. Example I'm going to give, this is just a category, but you can always go and edit it. Example, I'm going to add mix categories, and then update. I will go now, click on categories and add new categories. Example, videos. Okay, and then every time I click on add new category, you'll see on the right hand side basically categories has been added, and then you can add maybe movies. Okay, add new category, then you can add example music, add new, and so on. Basically you can add as many categories as you want. The reason for that is because when a visitor visit your website, they can choose to click on movies and it will show all posts related to movies. They can click on videos and they can see all videos that has been published on that category. Example I'll give you, add new. When you go and publish new post, you can use the standard, you can use the launch. Basically I'll just use a standard one because you don't need the other one anyway, unless you're doing something so special about your website. Now title, I'm just gonna put a demo post, and then below that you can add this is a demo post. Okay, and you can link if you want basically anything you want. Example, I can link this with https oxcourse.com. example, with another website I can link it if I want to, and this will be linkable. So when there you go, so when users click, they will go directly to the website, or you can link basically something else. Example, you can edit if you want to, and then just do that, and then once you click, basically it will go to another website, to the website which I mentioned that I have created. Also guys, I just want to let you know, example, if you want to go to OX Design, or you can click the link below, you can go direct to the website and then ask any question you may have. So if you have a question about this video, or you got more other question, we happy basically to reply. All you need to do, just log in, register, and then you can right away you can start asking a question, and then you get a reply. So this is how it works so far. And in the end, if you look at the right hand side, it says category. So if you click on that, you can choose what type of category. In this case, since I just put a demo post, example, I can choose category mix. And that's when a user, when they click on mix category, they can see all posts related to mix. If you post something about movies, you can just select the category movies. You can also select multiple categories if the post relates to multiple categories. Also, it's very important basically for SEO to add tags and to create a good content or good post every time before you publish, so then you can have a nice SEO sort of post for the post to be indexed into search engines. It's very important to use that as well, but that's another subject that basically we can sometimes create a complete another video to explain for that. Once you do that, you need to set up a future image. It's very important to set up future image, because with a future image, most templates they require to show a future image in the front page. Else, if you don't include the future image, then basically it may just show anything. So for this case, we're just going to set up future image, and then you got a few options: stock photos, media library, and then you can upload your own if you want to. So select, and then you can upload whatever your image is, or you can just select from stock photos and then choose something else. Example, if you choose that, I'm just going to click on import and then select. On the right hand side, we're going to have that image. You can also put few more options here, like expert and discussion as well, but you don't have to really. This is unless you want to sort of add or use this extra feature. In the end, all we need to just click on publish, and this post will be published into your website. So now we can go and view it, example, and we have a demo post, and then this is the demo post, and then we also the post is linked, so when we click it will go to the website that we want to. So sometimes if you have affiliate links, or you want to make money with affiliate or something like that, you can link the post, you can link any text within a post to go directly, you know, to wherever you want to take a user to. Also, you can link an image, you can link so many things basically if you want to. Right, so let's just move on. And then media, this is if you want to upload, all your images will be uploaded in here. All your files like videos, audios and stuff, you can put them in here as well. You got a form. This form is being generated automatically basically from my hosting when I install WordPress. However, later on you can use basically other option if you want to. Pages is very important to create pages. If we go to all pages, we have the pages automatically created when we install the theme template, because that particular template has this pages created. But if you want to remove some of them, you can remove them. Example, I'm just going to leave this two, and I'm going to remove the rest. So trash them, and then just you can remove all of them, or you can even go create another one. Example, you can create a contact page. So just contact use example, and I'm going to use standard. And in here, when you install a plugin, you can just add the HTML code and then click on publish. A new page will be created. So when you go to all pages, we also have the contact use page. Always, if you make a mistake or something, you can go and edit it and you can make changes, no problem. Or else, if you don't find useful, just go and trash it and you can remove it from your WordPress. Also, this is very important: appearance and then templates. You can customize your template. You can go to widgets and add codes if you want to. We're going to go later on and add that. You can also add the menu. Menu could be sometime at the top. Example, I'll show you again. I'll go to one of the website, and then we have the menu up here, and you can also sometimes have a menu on the left hand side, right hand side. It depends on template. However, most templates they have a menu at the top. Example, home, question listing. It depends on what type of pages you have created. You can add those pages to be shown up here. You can add your post if you want, any link that you want, you can add in a menu, and I'll show you that later on. So we go to the appearance, themes, and we need to change the theme. This is, as you can see yourself, basically when you install WordPress, you got so many templates. The one we just installed ourselves, because we had to choose one. We got another template here, another one, which we got about 5 of them. What I'm going to do is, for this video, I'm just going to activate one, and then example, you go and you delete each of them. The reason is you don't want to take space all these templates, then you're not going to use them anyway. So all you have to do is just remove them one by one and just leave one that you need. Also, to change this theme to more professional, you go to add new template. And in WordPress, you have so many templates. Example, if I just type in education, it's going to reload and basically provide me with so many templates. Or you can even go buy more professional templates, but those they will cost you when you buy. So it depends on your budget. If you're interested in buy different templates, you can buy that. Example, me, I bought this particular template. It's professional. I installed it, and basically I need it for a reason of user communicating one with another and asking questions. So I have purchased this template. You got so many designs. They have designed so many type of different templates, starting from a basic template into e-commerce, into shopping website, into you know, any type of category really these days. If you want to just do a research, example, you type in shopping WordPress themes, and then you can see you got so many basically WordPress shop templates from Theme Forest. If you go there, then you can have a look. You got so many of them. You can choose the one you like, example from this template, and then you can purchase. It depends on, those are all in premium. However, the ones I'm mentioning now, they're all free. So example, I'm just going to choose one of them, the one I like. So let's just say I'm going to choose this. I'm going to click on install. All you need to do is just click install. This is free, you don't have to pay anything, and then just click on activate. All right, so now go and view the site with the template we have changed. So as you can see, straight away change the template, and it's easy. Sometimes if you want to see the latest post in here, go to the settings and then go to reading, and then just change your latest posts, save changes, and then just reload. Once you reload, here we have basically a demo post and then blog post title as well. So we have created 2 posts. You can also edit the template as you wish by just going and customizing. Just click on customize, and then you can choose all the option on the left hand side and just you know, work on as you like. Example, if you click on layouts, 1 column, 3 column, and so on. It depends on templates. Sometimes they may have more options, sometimes they may have less option, but you can do that. Also, most templates, they always have a theme option. For example, if you go to appearance, in this case we have a theme editor, but sometimes the theme it shows on the left hand side. Most of it, premium themes, it does show on the left hand side. Then you can go and edit them by just using here. If no, then just use appearance and then customize, and then you can edit it there. Now we need to go to the widget and just show you a few things about widget area. Based again on the template, sometimes you may have more widgets than what you can see in here. So it all depends on the template and the design of the template. Sometimes you may have other widgets as well. On the left hand side, you got you know, archives, audio, calendar, categories, contact details, and so on. So sometimes it depends on how many plugins you install. They may show up here, and if they show, just choose the one you like. And then all you need to do, example, if you want to show pages, just drag and drop this wherever you want to. You can write in front or before anything else, or just below the search, or whatever you want to. Once you're happy with that, just drop it basically, and then you can click on done, and that is done. And then once you view on the right hand side, it will definitely show just below the search. So let's just go and reload. We go recent post, and then here we have the pages: blog, contact use, home. That's the pages we have created so far. Also, you got the footer widget area, which is at the bottom of your website, so it will show up here. Example, let's just choose some of them, and I'm going to choose for now, and then it will change totally your design. Example, I'm just going to add the meta. I'm going to add again pages in one of them. Recent posts, you can choose example 2-3 posts, it depends how many you want. You can also choose something else, but in this case I haven't got any tagline or something that I have created, so I'm just going to choose the calendar as well. Okay, so done. Let's just go and review, and now at the bottom we should see pages that we have added. Example, meta, pages, recent, and so on. You can always change if something doesn't look very nice. Just remove that, reload, and changes will be made automatically. So it depends on how you see your website looking. You can make those changes yourself. Let's go in a menu, because we're gonna add a menu up here. So I'm just gonna click on a menu. So far you can go and create a new menu if you want to, and then we're just gonna name this menu maybe top menu, which means somewhere at the top we're gonna use. So create a menu. Now it's very important, we can use all these options. Example, we can go to view all, and let's just select all of them and then add to menu. Also you can choose a post to show if you want to, demo post or something. If you don't want to, then just leave it empty. Custom URL, this is the custom URL we're going to use. Example, I'm just going to use my website to add it to this custom link, and I'm going to name this example education website. All right, and then add to menu. You can also drag and drop this wherever you want to. So let's just say if I want to second one just below the home, I want it right there. After this, you can even use categories. Example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 categories that we have created before. So you can click all of them and just use them. We don't need 2 homes, so we're just going to remove one of them. Now, when you're happy with everything, you can click on primary menu in this case, but it depends on template you have. Sometimes they may show more than option to choose. It could be one menu at the top, it could be another menu, second menu, and third, and so on. So it depends on the template sometimes. Click on save menu, and now we go and refresh. And as you can see, we have the menu somewhere at the top. So we have home, education website, blog, contact us, and so on. If we click on example on that, it will take you directly to our website because we use the custom URL. Also, if you want to use example menu into and put it as a sub menu, you can do that. Example, contact use. What we're going to do, we're going to put underneath the home. So if you put it side by side, then it's just going to show category on itself. But if you want to use as a sub, just put it somewhere in there and then drop it, and then click on save. And now this contact use is not going to show, it's going to hide a bit. However, it will bring you arrow here. So once we put it over, it will show up a contact use page, so then they can use it. Many times it will show a layer arrow in here close by home to basically will put attention to user to click on the arrow. Once they click, it will show a contact use form or any other sub category that you have added into main category. And this is how it works. Also, we have other options. Header and the rest I won't change it. Background and all that you can use customize to change all these things. You don't really need that. Then if you're more professional, you can go into theme editor and then edit the template if you want to. I understand this is basically just telling you that you know, unless you know how to use, don't mess with the code. Otherwise, if you mess with it, you may make the theme unfunctional, which means template may not work. You may have to basically maybe use sometime FTP to log in into your server. So from there you can remove the template, or you can make changes basically so the template can come back. Don't worry if you ever make a mistake, because whatever mistake nearly you make on this, unless you remove completely, then you can still bring back together as it was. It just takes a bit of time basically for you to learn. So it's best is sometimes to try yourself, and wherever you have an issue, just go online, and then, or even you can go to our website and then ask questions there, and then we will reply basically ASAP. So once you understand what you're doing, just click on that, and then I understand the risk involved with enable the future, so enable this editing, and then you have the code. And On the right hand side, of course, you go all the files that has been created for each of them, so you can click and then make changes. Example, sometime when you apply into networks like Adsense and some other networks, and they normally require you to install a code into your website for them to be able to review your website. To do that, normally goes into header.php, which is this one here. So if you click on header.php, you need to find a header. So in this case, if you I find it already, but if you can't find it, just hit the Control F. So Control and hold, and then F. A search bar will come up, and then just type in the open the bracket, head, close the bracket, and then hit enter. It will automatically highlight and to show you basically where the head it is. All then you need to do is you can put it right here. You can put the code right here, example, and then just click on update file, and then the file will be updated without causing any problem on template. But you can't paste the code anywhere you want to, otherwise you may place the code somewhere when you shouldn't be, and then the entire template probably will just show blank or empty page instead of showing the template. You can always go and back and edit it, but you may sometimes you can't log in, you can't view it or make changes from your theme dashboard. You may have to use FTP. To use FTP, if you go to your domain, example, you go here, you go to my products, and then you can go to example domain that you want to, or just go to manage all, and then you click on the domain you want to, and below basically if you want to view the SFTP, you can always click on view, and in there you can have your username and password to use FTP and log into your server. When there, basically you can make changes without having an issue. For if you want to use FTP, just search basically for FTP softwares, and so many of them they have free. You can use them for free always. The one I use a lot, and many they use, is the FileZilla FTP client. The one basically you can install it, and then if I just open now, all it requires you to put your host, your domain, your username, which you can grab it from here, your password you can grab it from here, and the port, which also is going to show you here. So if you click like that, example, this is what it is. Port number is 22. You got the host name. You can all grab this, copy, and put it in here. Port number 22 you put it up here, and then username you put it here, and then password here. Click on connect. Once you connect, on the right hand side basically you can make changes, and I'll just show you. I'm gonna connect it myself, and I want to show you basically how you can make changes. So I'll just put my domain now, port number 22. Now we need a username. I'm just gonna click on copy, and then I'm gonna paste. And for the password, I'm just gonna hide it for now, and then put the password in there as well. So let's just go and put a password. Okay, we want to connect, and now it has been connected automatically. This is our files from our hosting in here. Always you need to do is to go to WP content. Once you come up to WP content, you have the plugins and theme. These are very important, these two. Templates, themes, you can install them in here and are very easy to install them. Example, I'm just going to install this template to show you how you can do it. So double click on themes. Now we have two type of themes. We have 2016, and then we have the education template as well. What you need to do is just double click on the theme you want to install, and in this case I'm just going to double click one more time, and then we have to unzip it basically. That's why we need that. So just click on the template you want to install. It depends on what template you install it, or let me just download one of them and I'll show you basically. So download themes, WordPress themes, sorry, and I'm just gonna download one of the templates. So let's just choose this one. It's quite nice. Okay, and I'm gonna save it. Now since I've saved this template, this is the one. Double click it, and have a look at basically. Sometimes a template may be just the template itself without any extra sort of files in it. So just drag and drop this one up here and then release the mouse and just leave it to upload. And it's going to start uploading. In the end, once it's finished, it's just going to say basically that template has successfully or uploading successfully finished, and then basically from there you can activate the template. So you can close this if you want to, because automatically it's going to take all the files directly from the template we have just installed and it's going to add in there. And as you can see, the name already has been added, and it's just showing basically the files are uploading directly into our hosting. And again, see directory listing of home, and then it just mentioned WP content template successful, which it has been successfully finished. Server, and then I'm just going to disconnect it for now because we won't need to use it for now. Okay, now when we go back and we click on templates or themes, now we have a new theme installed. This is the new theme we just installed it now. Click on activate, and this theme is activated. Sometimes some themes, they may request you additional plugins to be installed, and it's easy. Just click on begin install, select all of them, install, and then once all of them has been installed, all you need to do is just activate them, and they're all done anyway. Because sometimes some themes may not work properly unless you install those plugins. So I strongly recommend you always install the plugins for the template to function properly. So now we need to activate because all of them has been installed. Just click on apply, and all of them has been fully activated now. Let's just view the website, and then it will be totally different template installed into our website. So here we have now different template, and always, as you can see now, the menu, instead of being somewhere at the top, is showing on the left hand side, because as I mentioned in the beginning, it depends on what template you have. Sometime a menu could show somewhere else, positioning it into your website, so you have to look in that for that as well. Also, now we can go to FTP and we want to reconnect, so just click on server and then reconnect. We don't have to add username and password again, because it will just remember. Now you can play around with plugins as well. Just click on plugins twice, and then it shows you how many plugins you have. If there is a plugin that it has crashed your website and then it's not working properly, all you need to do, basically, example, go to I'm just gonna type in this one. You can press delete on your keyboard if you want, or right click and then just delete, and then you can remove this particular plugin. Example, if a plugin is not doing it good to my website and it stopped working to my website, I just go and remove the plugin, and then the entire website can go back to normal how it was. So again, just wait till it finishes. Once it finishes, it's going to stop everything in here, and then it will show basically successful, which means in this case plugin has been successfully removed. However, if you want to add extra plugins, you can always do that. Example, you can go and choose a plugin that you want. In this case, I'm just going to type in, I want to install contact use plugin for WordPress. So just go there, choose the plugins. This one is being rated, example, quite good. Download the plugin, okay, and then save. You can always use the plugin area and then add new, and then you can add new plugin if you want to upload, add, and then just choose what is the plugin, in this case here, and then upload it. Or if you want an easy way, just double click again and it do a same thing that you did before. I strongly suggest just put that until the end, just like that, and then you can put it, just drag and drop, and then it will start uploading automatically. Once it's finished, you can always go back to your template and then go to the installed plugins. That plugin, it will show as not activated. Example, contact form 7 is not activated. That's the one we have installed, and then it's all successful. So let's just go and disconnect, and now we're gonna activate the plugin. Click on activate, and then the plugin will be activated, and here we have. Most times It depends on the plugins. Each plugin, it has its own option. Some of the plugins you can just install and it will do the action you really want to. Some of the plugins you may have to go manually yourself and grab some code or something to install it into a page for that plugin to be functional. In this case, example contact form, all we need to do is just go to contact form, and then in this case it's asking us, example, grab this code and then paste it to whatever you want to plugin to function, for the plugin to function properly. So let's go to pages, and we're going to find the contact form page that we have used. In this case, go and edit it, and then just paste the HTML code in there, or the PHP code in there. Now update, and now we want to see this in action. So view, and now we have a form. As you can see, a contact form is automatically, because the plugin has been designed that way that once you paste the code into that page, it will automatically show up as a form when users can put the name, the email, subject, message, and then in the end they can send you a message, and then you receive in your email, as well as you may receive basically on messages. It depends. So you receive on your email the email you have used when you created your website. If you want to know what type of email you have used when you created this website, all you have to do is just go to the user, and then you can go to your profile. Once you go to your profile, scroll down, and then you'll see basically this is email that you have used to create the website in first place. So anytime someone contacts you, it will go there. Can you change that? Yes, you can change. You can always go back and use another email that you wish. Just put the email there, and then in the end basically just click on update the file, and then anytime someone can contact you, will contact you, and the email will be, or the message will be sent into your new email. And this is how it works. With WordPress you can use, as I mentioned, in many ways. Starting from like a forum, you can create a forum that user can register into your website. You can even add manually people if you want to, so you can provide them with a password. But in rare cases, some people may use this option by create an account for somebody else. Instead, you have a template when you can install the template and user can register. Example, like in our website, if you come up here, you can just click on register, sign up here, and then username, email, password, and then you enter the password and you can log in. Example, we can test it now if you want to. So let's just type in demo user. Okay, demo user. Email, we're just going to use dummy email for now, but you can always use your own email. The reason for that is because anybody is going to reply to your question, you will receive a message on your email telling you that so and so has replied to your question, and then you can come up to the website and view that question. That's how you will be notified. If you use an email that's got nothing to do with you, you will never receive this notification, because it will go in that email that you haven't got access, and they just don't know where when someone has replied to you. So always use your own real email. However, in this case, I'm just using dummy email to explain basically how to register. So let's just use maxox393 example at gmail.com, or you can use anything else. Password, type in your password. In this case, I'm just gonna type in example my own. Okay, and then again, and then sign up. Once you sign up, it's going to automatically reload into our website. So on right hand side, you can see yourself that you have been registered, and it's got your demo user, your username to show in your website. So you many other users who are using the website, they will see as a username that you have chosen yourself. Now in this case, see, you can just go and click on ask a question, and then you can ask the question straight away. You can even create a poll for user basically to vote on something that you want yourself. So let's just, for example, whatever you want to, you can choose the category in here, in the end description, and then submit question, and that's how you can submit question to our website. So you can create all type of website that you want to. So let's go to the dashboard, and that's why I mentioned you don't really need to add user manually, because you can create this type of website that everything will be automated. So you don't want to use it basically first to email you and say, hey, can you create an account for me? My name is so and so, I want a username like this and like that. Sometimes username may be taken, so you can't use it for a second time. You might have to contact them again. You don't want all this issues coming up. So all you want, the website, the user, they can choose their own favorite, and if the username has been chosen by somebody else, they can choose something else. They can make changes right away and log in and ask a question, and basically speed up the process that way. Also, you have the tools that you can use if you want to import some files or something into your website. You can import them, or you can even export files from here, so you can use in other website or other domain that you wish to, starting from posts, comments, images, and so on. Basically, you can do that. Your settings is very important. If you go to settings, you can always go, when we mentioned in the first place, you can change your title of your website and then your tagline as well to whatever you want to. As it says in here, your domain cannot be changed here, so just leave as it is. The domain is just going to be, example, gamehacksox.com, and it will remain like that. If you want a membership user to register into your website, just select this one, because in that case we want user to register. Do you want them to subscribe? Subscribe, it means once someone subscribe, when a new post has been published or something, they will receive a notification saying so and so website has published a new post, and the post name blah blah blah, and then click on this link to view the full content. Once the user clicks on the link, they can go to your website and they view the entire content or the post that you have published. You can also play around and make other changes, but sometimes they just put so many extra options. Basically, it depends on user, or it depends on the webmaster, basically how they like the website to look like, and you can always, as I mentioned, go and choose the option, the rest of the option. Writing. This is normal to ping your post, so you're just gonna ping to pingomatic.com. It will notify them when new post has been published. You can always add more if you want to. You have so many other sites like Pingomatic who does the same job, so you can add that as well and just save changes. Reading. You can always choose to show your latest post, or you can choose the static page post. Sometimes many themes require you to use a static page, so then you can choose what type of you want to choose to show on your home, on your main page. You can choose home, as sometimes it depends on how many pages are created. So pages we have here, it will show a list of them, so then you can choose the one to show you want to show on the main page. How many posts you want on the main page, you can always choose that as your wish. Discussion here is all about comments. So do you want to block some of the user, they have to register to start commenting, or you want user just to comment without registering and so on. You can choose this option. In the end, once you're happy, even you can put some words. Basically, if a user use that words, automatically the comment won't be published, so you can always add that. In the end, just click on save changes and you are done with that. This is media. If you want to change the media settings, you can always do how to size, the width and the height of one image, thumbnail, image, and then you can make these changes as you wish. I strongly recommend just leave as it is, because it's absolutely fine. Save changes and you are done. And you go the permalinks as well, that always choose the post name, because it works better for SEO. So choose the post name. If it's not, sometimes it may be a day and name, or maybe just a plain like this, so it will show your domain name / and then a question mark like this, P, and then it would just be 123. It could be 158. It depends on how many posts you publish. Each of them is going to have a unique sort of number. So you don't want with the numbers, you want to use the post name. So it will show your domain name.com / and then it will show example how to make money online. I'll just give an example. If you put a title on your post, how to make money online, it will put how to make money online. In this case, search engine will be notified that this post is about how to make money online. So then when someone search on search engine, example, how to make money online, then in search engine it will show a website is related to that. Example, 40 easy ways to make money online, and then once we click it will go directly to the post. That's why it's very important to choose the option, because it is all about SEO and indexing to your search engine, indexing your post into search engine. So then once somebody use a keyword related to your post, they can come up to your website and visit your website. So better chances you have like that, your post to be indexed probably into search engines. And then I think I pretty much have explained a lot of things about how to use the menu. So first thing first, you go and you buy a domain. Once you buy domain and hosting, you can carry on from there and install the script as I mentioned from Godaddy, and then from there you can set up your website. And then once you set up your website, you're happy with everything, so it's all working fine, then you can basically carry on making money online with that website. Now, if you got a question about how to, okay, I've got advertisement, I've been joining so and so network, how can I install ads into my website? Installing ads to your website, you have a couple of options you can use always. The easiest option ever is to use the widget area, and then once we have an ad code example, we can just go and use the text. Use always text, not the visual text. Okay, so we're gonna dismiss text, and then paste your example Adsense code in here. Once you paste the Adsense code, just click on save and then click done. And then once we view the website, example, we're just gonna go and view our website. In this case, the contact form may show up here because I just pasted a code basically there, so it shows a contact form. However, we're gonna remove that, but that's how you install. Second option is, this is more professional and basically you might have a difficulty there, theme editor. And then in theme editor you can use two things, actually three options from that. Always use header, theme header if you want to. You can use main index template if you want to, and then you need to use the single .php. So either use header with single.php or use main index template with single.php. I would recommend you use this too, main index template, which means all ads you install in main index is going to show you in main page, like example gamehacks.com, ox.com, and just that, and that's it. So once they go to the post, the ads won't show up. So if you want in every single post to show, then basically you need to go to single.php and in there just add the code. Example again, if you don't know how to add the code, just type in Ctrl F or select Ctrl F and just type in head. It just shows basically where the head is located, or open bracket head and then close, and then it will show. The easiest option, another easy option I'm going to show you is add new. So we're going to add the plugin, and we're going to use the plugin basically to add advertisement there. So add insert is another plugin that I really like a lot, and it's free, you can use it, and it's got all 5-star basically from this plugin. We can use that. So install, and then all we need to do is after installation we just need to activate, so we can use it straight away to install ads into our website. So activate, and then go to settings, and then you can have a look at the add insert. Click on that, and then a bunch of blocks will be open like this. Paste the code that you want to, example like this, and then it says where do you want the ads to show. We want to show in every single post. We want to show in a static page if you want to. We want to show in a home, or you can just choose separated. We want to show only in a post. Where about, before post, before content, paragraph, after paragraph, before image, and so on. So it depends on sometimes this one it will inject so to the ads to show automatically in every post you create yourself. So you don't really have to go in every single post and add the code manually yourself, because it will take a lot of time like that. But if you use this plugin, you install once and you forget about it. The code, every time you just go, you publish post, doesn't really matter, the code or the ads will start showing in every post automatically itself. So let's say if we want to, after some paragraph, in here if you put the mouse over, it does show you that paragraph number or comma separated paragraph number 1 to n means paragraph number in 0% n. Sometimes it may be confusing, but if you choose 0.2, it means paragraph at 20%. So if your content is, let's say 100%, it will put the ads after 20% of your content. It will put that. You can put in half. Example, in half of your content, it will put the ads right in the middle. So if you want to put in the middle, you just put 0.5 and then click on Save All Changes, and you are done. So now let's just go to one of the posts. We don't have much content on the post. For this demonstration, we're just gonna click on blog title, and then we have, and the code that I have installed, remember, on halfway the post, now this is what it shows, your name, and so we can add whatever we want to. But remember, we put a code to show a form. However, in your case, if you put the ads will start showing here, and that's how basically you use this plugin. And you don't have to stop with that. You can always go and put more. So you can put the second ad code. By second ad code, you want to choose basically maybe to show only on the home page. So what do you want in the home page? Again, choose what about before content, and then you want them in the middle, in the center, or left hand side, the right hand side, whichever we want to. Let's just put in the center, click on Save Changes, and you are done again. And that's how you can put many more basically if you want to add them in here. So this is how it works. I really hope it did help you this video. I'm sorry maybe it took some time to explain in details, but I thought I'd rather sort of create the video, complete video, so that you can follow step by step and create your own website if you want using Godaddy. You have so many other hosting as well. They are cheaper than Godaddy, but I strongly recommend, if you really want to have a website for beginning, then it will be in a shared hosting. However, if you want to have a website, a professional website that you are selling something, you rather get a dedicated hosting or VPN, because in that case you will have a unique IP that you can host your website. It will run much faster, and then you basically your website won't be hijacked easily as it may be when you have a shared hosting with somebody else. Thanks again for watching this video. Please do subscribe, because we will be updating with many more videos on this channel. Also go and visit our website educationox.com, and in there you can ask your questions if you want. It could be related to this, or you could ask something else that you're really interested on, and we will reply ASAP by explaining in details how to do that. And if necessary, we can even go and create another video to explain to you in more details. Also, you can even ask us on YouTube just below this by commenting and asking us to create a video in other subject if you are interested, starting from marketing, how to make money online, how to design website, how to design a blogger, or maybe other free platforms as well. Thanks again for watching so much, and enjoy the day. Have a great day. Bye.